Incoming transmission from sisterhoodsleuth.net. The mission is live and the rewards are in play. Secure your operatives kit now. Free books to brief you on the case, VIP access to Kathy Warshaw for direct intel, exclusive gear to mark your allegiance, and encrypted updates that keep you ahead of the society's next move. Welcome to the Sisterhood Sleuths podcast. Today, your briefing covers the Obsidian Eye, the first case in an 8-book, globe-spanning operation. From Upland, California to the far reaches of Israel and Japan, sisters Chloe and Lily are assembling an international team to take on a shadowy organization before its conspiracy goes global. The question is, are you ready to join the investigation?
A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. That's Franz Kafka. Pretty powerful, right?
Oh, absolutely. It really makes you stop and think.
Yeah, what does that even mean? I mean, for you, listening right now, is it about breaking through stuff you're stuck on?
Or maybe, seeing things you never noticed before, hidden truths.
Exactly. Or maybe even questioning everything you thought was solid, like really shaking things up.
Yeah.
So today, on the deep dive, we're going to look at something, well, maybe a bit unexpected, that really nails this idea.
It's such a great quote because Kafka wasn't just talking about, killing time with a book.
Right.
He saw literature as this tool, a sharp one, something that forces real change inside you.
Yeah, something that makes you uncomfortable, maybe. Challenges what you just accept.
Precisely. It opens up new ways of seeing things, perspectives you might have ignored or just never even considered.
So it changes you, leaves you different.
That's the idea. The axe experience, you're not quite the same afterwards.
Okay, and that whole idea, that framework, brings us to today's source material. It's an excerpt from the Obsidian Eye. Secrets, Danger, and the Birth of a Global Adventure.
Ah, the first book in the Sisterhood Sleuths series by Kathy Warshaw.
That's the one. So our mission, if you will, is to unpack this adventure story, look at its core ideas.
And show how it, maybe surprisingly, connects right back to Kafka, to that axe.
Yeah, we're going to argue why this actually makes it, a must-read. Should be interesting. Expect some, maybe some aha moments.
Looking forward to it.
So, okay, Kafka. Deep thoughts, and then a thriller series. Seems like a jump.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's dig in. It starts in Upland, California. Seems pretty normal, right? Small town.
Right. Everyday kind of place.
And we meet Chloe and Lily, two sisters. They call themselves the Sisterhood Sleuths. Apparently, they've always been into solving local mysteries, chasing down rumors.
Always hearing whispers about secret groups, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So how does this kind of local Nancy Drew setup turn into something that shatters beliefs? How does it become this axe Kafka talked about?
Well, that's what's so clever about it. And this is where you see that first Kafka connection, I think. It ramps up fast.
Okay.
Their curiosity about these local whispers. It pulls them into Upland's hidden history. And what they find isn't just some, old boys club. No. They stumble onto the society. And this isn't just local weirdness. It's a covert group with global plans, terrifying reach, and it's been right there under their noses the whole time.
Wow.
So, boom, right away, this powerful hidden force
Sure.
operating beneath the surface of their normal life. That is the axe hitting the ice.
Yeah, I can see that.
It just violently shakes up their whole world. And yours as the reader, too. You think you know a place, your town, and then you find out there's this massive unseen power structure just there, shaping things. That's the first big crack in that frozen sea of thinking everything's stable and known.
And I bet that crack gets wider pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. The stakes just shoot through the roof.
Because this is where it gets really intense, right? They get this invitation. Fancy gala. Exclusive.
Yep. And knowing what they now know, or suspect,
Yeah.
they think it's a trap.
And it is.
Totally is.
Yeah.
Because the scary part isn't just the trap. It's finding out the society isn't just some abstract thing anymore. They know Chloe and Lily.
They know who they are.
Exactly. And they're watching them actively.
Oof. That's a shift from just being curious to being a target.
Huge shift. For them, and for you reading it, suddenly it's not just about uncovering secrets. It's about, survival.
Yeah, self-preservation kicks in hard, I imagine.
It really does. And it brings up this whole question, about forbidden knowledge. What happens when you learn something you weren't supposed to?
Right. Especially when there are powerful forces trying to keep it secret or control it.
And that's the pivot point at the gala. It's not just the danger, it's what they find. The Obsidian Eye.
The namesake of the book.
Exactly. An ancient artifact. And get this.
Yeah.
It supposedly has the power to reshape history.
Whoa. Okay, hang on. Reshape history. Like change the past.
That's the implication. Think about that power. The ability to alter what happened, which changes everything now and everything in the future.
That's mind-bending and terrifying.
It's a massive conceptual threat, not just a physical object. And suddenly, the society's determination to guard its secrets, to control this power, it becomes crystal clear how dangerous they are.
So this connects back to the axe metaphor again.
Absolutely. But maybe even deeper this time. The knowledge itself for the characters and for you, the reader, it's dangerous.
Because it shatters more than just ignorance about conspiracies.
It shatters the idea of the past being fixed, stable, done.
It makes you realize history isn't just something we read about.
It could be something actively manipulated, rewritten.
Yeah.
Someone is doing it. That's another one of those aha moments.
Yeah.
Really chilling one. It chips away hard at that frozen sea of how we think about time itself.
Okay, so facing that level of threat, this history-altering power, Chloe and Lily realize they're outgunned.
Way outgunned. They can't do this alone.
Which leads to, well, one of the coolest parts, I think. They build a team, a global team.
And it's not just random people. It's like this hand-picked crew of specialists from all over the world, each one bringing something totally unique.
Yeah, let's run through some of them. There's Gil, right? Israeli ex-special forces, the muscle, basically.
Unmatched combat skills, yeah. Then Yuki from Japan, a genius engineer. Robotics, nanotech. She can handle the tech side.
Then Mei from China, a biologist and chemist who knows about the darker side of science the society might be using.
Crucial. Luca, the charming Italian hacker. Good for getting into places you shouldn't.
Einar from Iceland, a climate scientist. How does he fit?
Apparently he can read nature's warnings, pick up on environmental clues others miss.
Interesting. Ayof from Ireland, a geospatial analyst good for navigating old tunnels and stuff.
Thalia, Greek cryptographer, ancient languages expert. She's cracking the codes.
Seraphine, described as mysterious. Always gotta have one of those. Hidden motives, but key info.
Definitely. And Raj, the tech whiz kid, whose digital skills are maybe their best hope.
Wow. That is quite the lineup. Like a real-world Avengers, but for fighting conspiracies.
It really is like a global task force. And if you step back and think about it, connecting to that bigger picture.
Yeah.
The story's making a point, right? To fight something as big, as complex, as hidden as this society, you need that diversity.
You need all those different skills and perspectives.
Exactly. It's not a job for one hero. It reflects this almost global need for collaboration against these huge, often faceless systems of power.
That Kafkaesque struggle again, the huge confusing system.
Right. And the only way to even start breaking through that frozen sea, that massive system, is with a whole toolkit. Different blades on the axe, if you like.
Each specialist is a different tool.
Precisely. It shows the scale of the threat, but also the kind of response it demands. A global, unified, multi-skilled response. It's another aha moment about how you fight overwhelming hidden power.
Okay, so they've got the team, the stakes are sky high, history itself is on the line.
And they launch this massive investigation, racing the clock.
And it's not just an Upland anymore. This thing goes global. Fast.
Oh yeah, they're chasing clues from ancient scrolls, dodging high-tech surveillance, finding hidden chambers, cracking codes.
And it takes them where? California, obviously. Then Israel, Iceland, Japan.
All over.
Yeah.
It's a proper world-spanning adventure.
And you're saying this is just book one?
Just the beginning. It's set up as an 8-book series. Yeah. So the conspiracy, the chase, it's only going to get bigger, spanning more continents, more cultures.
Right. So for the listener, for you reading this, beyond just, a fun chase story, why does this matter? Why get pulled into this huge investigation?
Why is it more than just entertainment?
Yeah. How does it earn that must-read tag, that connection back to Kafka's Axe?
Well, I think it really earns it.
Yeah.
It's thrilling, yes. Great action, cool team-ups, a deep mystery. Yeah. But the way it pulls you in, it connects all these things that seem totally separate. A small town, ancient myths, global tech conspiracies. It forces you to see connections where you didn't expect them.
Okay.
And that subtly makes you start looking at your own world differently. You start thinking about those hidden systems, those unseen forces that might be operating just under the surface of everyday life. Just like Kafka's Frozen Sea.
It makes the mundane feel less mundane, maybe more fragile.
Exactly. It forces you to reconsider what's normal. You start questioning your own assumptions about how things work. It challenges your perceptions while giving you this great escape.
And then it sticks with you.
Right. You finish it and you're left thinking, what if? Could something like this actually, that lingering question, that slight shift in perspective, that's the axe doing its work?
And you mentioned translations.
Yeah, launching in Spanish and Hebrew too, right from the start. Which means this axe gets to swing in more places, reach more people, potentially challenge more frozen seas around the world.
So there you have it. That's our deep dive into the Obsidian Eye, a thriller that actually genuinely seems to work as that axe for the frozen sea within us.
Yeah, it challenges you, opens your eyes. But it's also just a flat-out exciting read. It stays with you.
Definitely leaves you thinking.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. Consider your own world, your town, your routine. If Chloe and Lily found this hiding in plain sight,
what might be lurking just beneath the surface of your reality?
What secrets, what connections might be right there, just waiting for an axe to break them open?
A slightly unnerving thought to end on, maybe. But hey, we definitely encourage you. Join the investigation, pick up the Obsidian Eye, dive into the Sisterhood Sleuths world,
And see what frozen seas it might break through for you.
Your first mission starts now. Head to sisterhoodsleuths.net, collect your kit, and get the tools, the intel, and the allies you'll need to face the society head-on. The Obsidian Eye is just the beginning. The rest of the investigation will take you around the world. Don't wait for the next transmission. Report for duty now.